Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Infinite Crypto Cruisers. Hey there, folks. My name is Brad Varnell, and this is the Infinite Crypto YouTube channel. And today we are doing one of our new segments, the Token Teaser. Man, and I am so excited. I have the pleasure of introducing you to the co-founder of this amazing project that my CMO Joshua came across a handful of days ago. We reached out to this team, and we really believe that they've got an amazing project that we want to share with you today. So without any further ado, welcome Grant Robertson, co-founder of 3 Protocol, to the show.
Hey, thank you so much for having me on here today. It's a real pleasure.
Man, we appreciate you taking some time out of your very busy schedule to spend with us and, give our community a little bit of an idea, behind 3 Protocol and what you guys are, trying to do and accomplish, and excited to have you.
Yeah, no, thank you very much. Yeah, so by way of a bit of an intro, my name's Grant Robertson. I am, co-founder of 3 Protocol. Been in the space for a number of years now. Before I got into crypto, I ran a successful front-end development business, and also have been a lecturer at master's level in business and marketing. Got into the space because, as many people do, a friend introduced it to me who happens to also be my co-founder now, Louis Rice. And he introduced me to crypto. He went through that whole rigmarole of teaching me how to make a wallet, teaching me how to use exchanges, use swaps, and so on. And after a bit of time sort of getting to know the space, we together set up a Web3 recruitment portal, which was jobs free, and that has evolved into 3 Protocol today. And yeah, that's what we'd love to talk to you about.
Yeah, awesome. So you were talking, we were talking a little bit off camera, and you were mentioning that 3 Protocol just launched here in 2024. So what caused you to decide to launch a cryptocurrency project now?
Yeah, I mean, it was the right time. It just felt like why wait? Why do it? And it just took us it took us until now to realize just the potential of what we've got. Like I said, we started off focused on the recruitment side of things exclusively, and then we realized that actually there's a lot more to it, and we could really change the face of digital commerce and bring cryptocurrency into being a genuine form of payment for retailers and for consumers. And that's led us to the core sort of elements of technology that we've built, which are going to underpin each of the decentralized marketplaces that we're building, and also be wrapped up into our payment solution, which is called 3Pay.
Awesome. That's one of the things that one of the reasons that we reached out to you and wanted to bring you on the channel is I'm a huge proponent of bringing projects onto the channel that actually have real world utility, real world value. So many crypto projects out there, when you really take a look at their white paper, like you go like, why does this company exist? What do they do? How do they solve any problems? How? There's just no reason for so many cryptocurrency projects, but in looking at yours, we could really see where you've got some real world utility and you're actually, making a difference.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, is that we are first and foremost a utility project. We're building a series of tools that we want people to use. We genuinely want this for the community, and it should be something that we're not anticipating being like a flash in the pan project that's here this year and gone the next. We're here for the long run. We don't see an end to what we're building here, which I personally am a big fan of. It flies in the face of the meme side of the space at the moment, where you can hear it's a massive buzz about one coin that's come up, and then 2 weeks later it's gone. And I don't love that side of the space. And so the idea of utility and being able to deliver something and have people actually work with a tangible product, that's what we're here for.
I agree. I just turned 51 in July. So I was kind of around when Microsoft went public. I was just a young man, teenager, never really bought any stock. And that's kind of one of the reasons that I got into crypto. I was like, man, I missed Microsoft. I missed Starbucks. I missed some of those 90s companies that I could have invested a few $1,000s in and rode it to financial freedom. And I'm not going to do that with crypto. But that's one of the things that I do like about your project is it's got staying power, 5 years, 10 years, 25, 35, 45 years. There's no reason for it to ever, be obsolete. And so I really like to bring companies to my community that I believe have that staying power. So with that, let's run over and take a quick peek at your website here. So this is the 3 Protocol website. The URL will be in the description, but for those of you, watching from home, it's 3protocol.ai. And that's another reason, Grant, that we had you on the show is I'm a huge believer that AI is one of the biggest narratives in the world, but also in cryptocurrency right now. AI is just taking the cryptocurrency markets by storm. If you go back and look at last October when Bitcoin made its run from, whatever it was, 17, 18, 20,000, all the way up to new all-time highs from October to, April or so of this year, AI tokens were some of the tokens that absolutely had the most massive gains during that time frame. And I really believe that a lot of AI projects are poised to have another momentous run up as Bitcoin heads back towards 100,000 and higher over the next handful of months.
Yeah, I mean, I love being in the AI space. In fact, only today I've been on 2 separate AI focused AMAs, one of which we hosted, and we hosted 4 separate AI projects who are our partners, and we brought them on to talk about the AI space. And it's amazing. There's a real collaborative feeling within the AI protocol space. Everyone is working together, and when we're all partnered, we're able to deliver like high level solutions and integrate with each other's products, and also be able to use that decentralized AI network. When you're looking at major centralized AI solutions like OpenAI and the likes of those, it's all reliant on this centralized central location. Whereas with the decentralized side of things, when you're looking at the separate nodes that are available, people can even have them in their home, they can outsource their compute. It opens up a whole kettle of fish, and it's fantastic space to be in.
Awesome. I love your website too, man. You guys really put some time and effort and money into this website. I really enjoy going through it. Let's talk a little bit about this 3Pay. You mentioned it earlier, and it's something that you guys are really excited about. So maybe give the viewers a little bit more of an idea of exactly what 3 Protocol Solutions and the 3Pay is.
Yeah, of course. So the foundation of 3 Protocol is based on, unsurprisingly, 3 core pillars of tech. The first of which is ZKI3s, which is our decentralized form of digital ID. That allows people to build an on-chain reputation without the need for biometric KYC. So you don't have to have a driver's license, you don't have to have a bank account to be able to interact digitally and engage in online commerce, which you're reliant on if you don't have those. Then we've built a tri-proof smart contract, which allows people to interact with each other and transact in a way where it removes that element of trading in crypto. Let's say you've designed me a nice new logo and I want to pay you in crypto. Okay, who goes first? Do you send me the asset, or do I send you the crypto? And there's a lot of trust in a world which is anonymous and has lots of people thinking, okay, I'm not sure who I'm dealing with here because it's anonymous after all. The tri-proof smart contract resolves that and acts as sort of like an escrow system with a dispute element, which is that third signatory, which is our decentralized AI organization, which is our upgrade of a DAO. We've wrapped that up into our payment gateway solution, which we call 3Pay. Okay. And 3Pay is going to be combined with on-ramping and off-ramping so that retailers can choose to accept crypto and fiat and on-ramp or off-ramp as they choose. So you could come into my store, you could have crypto, you could pay me in crypto, but I, importantly, could receive fiat. And vice versa. You could walk into my store, you could pay me in fiat, and I could choose to receive crypto. And that's sort of how 3Pay works. And alongside that, we're also delivering 4 Visa products, the first of which we only just announced and is coming out in October, the start of October, is our No KYC Visa debit card, which we're really excited about. And there are some limits to application and limits to sort of the size that you can use in it. But the fact that it can be no KYC, people can use their crypto and spend their crypto as they see fit. That's a major step forward for us.
Yeah, that sounds amazing. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when I hear you say that, the first thing that comes to my mind is how valuable that could potentially be in some, countries where they're not as bankable as we are here, like in the United States, United Kingdom. Is that a fair assessment? Is this something that can really help people that are in some of those countries where maybe banking isn't as readily available to them?
Yeah, 100%. You've absolutely hit the nail on the head. And two of the major groups who we are looking to work with are people who are debanked and people who are unbanked. Debanked being people who have had their bank account stripped from them, be it willingly, unwillingly, and also people who have decided to distance themselves from that centralized system. They want to focus on decentralization. They want to trade in crypto. They want to be custodians of their own finances rather than reliant on banks. And then there's the unbanked, who are the people who, exactly as you say, in countries where it's more difficult to be banked and they don't have that access to it. Whereas what we're offering here and through 3Pay and through ZKI 3s is an opportunity for them to engage in digital global commerce just with a wallet, which means that all they need is their mobile phone. And that's the solution that we want to offer. And if we can work with those people, if we can provide a more inclusive financial world, then 100% that's what we want to be able to deliver, alongside of course people who simply are engaged with cryptocurrency and want to work in the space and maintain control of their own funds.
Awesome. I absolutely love it. Is there anything else while we're here, kind of taking a look at the website that you would like to highlight?
Yeah, I mean, just below you can see Jobs 3. Jobs 3 is it's just below 3Pay. There you go. Jobs 3 is our first decentralized marketplace. So we figured if we're going to offer these technologies, why not show them off? Why wait for people to integrate them when we can show you what the use case is? So Jobs 3 is our recruitment based platform, which the initial part of it, which is now out in public domain, is imagine a decentralized version of Fiverr or Upwork. So people will be able to go on there, clients and freelancers, service providers, create gigs, and then search for providers, search for buyers, and using our neural network AI, which we've built from the ground up. So people will be able to come onto the platform. Let's say I'm a client and I am looking for someone to list my new token on a number of different dexes. I could go on there and rather than typing dex into keyword search like you do on Amazon, like you do on eBay, and hope for the best, instead you'll be able to type in a prompt, I'm looking for someone to list my token on multiple exchanges, including XYZ. And the neural network AI will interrogate each of the profiles, look at their reviews, look at their transactional history, look at keywords, obviously, as well, but also look at how relevant they are to you, and it will present you with results. Then it will also justify in a short paragraph why it selected them. So it's massively reducing the amount of time you have to go through this search process. There's no more going on to page 4, 5, 6, hoping you're going to find the right person. It's presented to you right there. Of course, you can trawl through if you want to, if that's your bag, but this is going to reduce a lot of time. And then when you're done finding the person and you want to engage with them, you do so through the try-proof smart contract that I mentioned earlier. And it means that you're transacting using crypto, but you've got that secure element to it. It's transparent, which means we're going to massively reduce the opportunity for fraud on both sides.
I love it. I love it. And then if you go, just a little bit further down the website, look at that. Your twin brother is there. What a good looking team you got there. But, that's something else that's important to me. And so I did want to, share it with my community is, folks, this team is fully doxed and vetted. There's no anonymousness. There's, nothing secret here. They're all right here. You can, go take a closer look at the team. I do want to pop over real quick and and share your Twitter page. I know that your Twitter page is one of the best places for my community to, reach out to you and follow you, and then your Telegram groups. And we're going to put your Telegram group link in the description. But folks, they have an incredible Twitter page. And if you, go over here to @3protocol and just kind of start scrolling down, you can see that they're working very hard. They're doing spaces. They're making posts and updating their community on pretty much just basically a multi-daily basis. And so that's one of the other things that I'm really looking for when I want to share something with my community, is I want to be able to know that the team that behind it is focused on this. I'm not looking for a project where the founders have 14 different things that they're working on, and this is just a little sliver. You guys are sold out and all in on this project.
Yeah, 100%. So this is my full-time job. This is all I do. This 3Protocol is me. Alongside Louis, my co-founder, we're both in it full-time. We've got multiple other team members who are working on it full-time as well. This is something that we are taking wholeheartedly seriously. And you're right, like our X feed is great. We've just gone through a rebrand as well. So it was great to hear you said you like the website, because that's only a couple of weeks old. Wow. All the X has been rebranded, everything. And we went for a rebrand that we thought, you know what, we want something that's going to stick with us for the long term. We want something that we're going to be proud of going forward. And yeah, that absolutely X, perfect place for people to catch up on us. They can follow our latest posts. We post multiple times a day, as you said, and also come over to Telegram. We're an active community. If you want to have a chat direct with me, I'm always in there. You can't keep me out.
Awesome. I love it. And then, last but not least, let's run over here real quick to the CoinGecko page. Just, as I mentioned to you before we hopped online, this is an investment channel. And so I did want to give my viewers and the people that had stuck with us this long just a quick overview. Now, folks, this is the part where I got to say, hey, this is not financial advice. This is not endorsed by Grant. These are 100% just my own opinions. And do your own research, do your own due diligence. I am not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy that has created some financial freedom in my life through cryptocurrency, and is trying to help those of you that are part of the channel, find some financial freedom of your own during this upcoming bull market. So one of the things that I love to point out right in the beginning here is the market cap. So the market cap is a little over $10 million. The fully diluted value is also $10 million. And you know what that means, folks? That means that there's no more tokens that are going to be coming into the market to dilute the supply or to dilute the market cap. So all of the tokens that are ever going to be in circulation, all 100 million of them are in circulation. This token had a fair launch back earlier this year. And if you take a quick peek at some of the price action, I really love the fact that they did extremely well, as most tokens did during that, bullish point in February, March, April, May. And now they've had this retracement, which what I believe is super healthy for the market. So you have an opportunity to jump into this token right now at 10 cents versus its all-time high of over 43 cents. So if you like this project and you want to get some tokens, I feel like it's a very good spot to do some dollar cost averaging and to maybe buy and get involved in a position. Something else that Grant did mention is, man, the 7-day chart has looked amazingly bullish. It's up 22% in the last 7 days. And then if we go over here to markets, folks, I want to show you where you can get it. So you can get it on Uniswap, decentralized exchange, the most valuable, best, decentralized exchange out there for right now. And then it's also available on MEXC Global, which you guys know I use MEXC quite a bit. pretty easy spot to buy the tokens, and then you can transfer them off to your own wallet. So they've got a great start. They've got some great liquidity. And with that, I know that you can't really go into, much when it comes to this, but is there anything at all that you would like to add to what I said, or anything that I left out that you believe is important to bring up to the viewers?
No, I mean, what I'd say is like you pointed out, I can't speculate on the token whatsoever, but what I will do is tell people about some of the utility that you'll get with it. So if you become a token holder, you receive a 10% discount on any fees on any of the marketplaces that we're part of. So if you were to transact on Jobs3 that I mentioned, you get a 10% discount on any fees that you do there. We also have a great staking opportunity through UNCX. That's got, I believe at the moment, it's about a 31% APY. So if you're into staking, you're into like a bit of a passive, then that's an opportunity there. And we also have the opportunity for you to participate in governance if you decide to hold a significant number of tokens. So we're looking at 0.2% or above of total supply. That gets you a seat on our DAO, on our decentralized AI organization. And that means you can engage in dispute resolution, and you gain a percentage of platform fees, to dispute fees there as well. And we're also putting 40% of any platform fees that 3 Protocol earns back to our stakers as well. So there's lots of benefits to being a holder of 3. And not just that. Yes, there's ways of earning passively, there's ways of engaging with the protocol, but you're also going to be the holder of a token which is there for the long run, and which is at the forefront of financial inclusion, fraud resistant tools, and bringing crypto into the day-to-day.
I love it. Is the staking there, are the rewards paid in 3 token?
Correct.
So, man, I love that myself, because, if you're investing in the stock market and you're getting, a little bit of a dividend, that's all fine and dandy. But a lot of times in the stock market, you're excited if a project goes up 5, 10, 15. If a project, a stock goes up 20% in a year, you really, had a massive year. Now, once again, not financial advice, but folks, in cryptocurrency, it's not unusual for a token to 10x or 25x or even 50 or 100x. If you take a $10 million market cap and it 10x's to 100 million, that's still a very small market cap in the crypto space. But I like to extrapolate that out. If you're staking this token at 31%, and then the token 10x's, you actually just made a 300% ROI on that investment, not to mention the capital gains, or, the increase that you made on the original tokens that you purchased. So myself and my community love opportunities like that, where we can not only hold a token for the long term, but as you mentioned, be a part of the ecosystem and help the project by staking it and get rewarded for doing so. So that is amazing. Thank you for bringing that up.
No, you're welcome. And I mean, it's a popular service that's offered at the moment. We've got just over 3 million. 3 is currently staked there across a wide number of holders. So yeah, you'd be in good company.
Awesome, man. Well, I appreciate you for being here so much. Once again, guys, thank you for watching, and make sure that you go into the description and get in their Telegram group. Go follow them on Twitter, and hopefully you guys are going to see lots more content on 3 Protocol here in the not too distant future. This is a project that, we here at the Infinite Crypto YouTube channel really appreciate you taking some of your time. It was great getting to know you. And just, man, go have a fantastic dinner with your wife and enjoy some family time. And I look forward to getting you back on here again. I'm sure over the next few months, as some updates come in. You mentioned off camera that there's a few things that you can't talk about yet. So when those things get to the point where you can talk about them, let's get you back on here for an update.
Sounds like an absolutely perfect plan. Thank you very much for your time as well. It's been a pleasure.
Awesome, Grant. Have a great night. Take care, everybody.